Where's this? I'm gonna just disembark here. I'm confused where I'm supposed to be. Never been here before. I don't know if there's much to do around here, but I'm gonna still give it an ogle just because. An urn of royal soil. We found king poop. Oh, and it just bailed. It knows not to mess with me. Sup, birds? You think you're going to mess with me? Fools! Ah, shoot. I'm back! I wish to fight! They're too stunned to move. At least they know fear. Why can you run around freely during turn-based combat? Because why not? I'm just gonna wander off. There we go. I don't know why they added this as a mechanic. I think they might have wanted to go for like more of an action combat system and got like halfway and then decided it probably wasn't worth it and, you know, left it in because why not? I don't know, that's the only explanation I can think of. Oh, it's a pun. Utter shambles is a phrase. Oh my, you are completely correct. That is so tacky! But yeah, my assumption is they probably wanted to go for a, ooh, that's some stuff. They wanted to go for a combat system probably closer to that of Ni no Kuni 2's. You know, like a full-on action combat system. But that sort of thing is... Ew. Fight me, you weird bird creature. But yeah, just because... Change it up a little bit? Maybe not, I don't know. Because I can't think of any other reason why they would have had this. I guess apart from making it feel slightly more dynamic. It would have been... I guess the other alternative is they were going for a system closer to like Chrono Trigger or Lost Sphere or something, where like your character's positioning matters. Was that a lucid shard? I've never seen that before. I don't even know what that does. Boom. Why are all the birds green? So back when I used to play Dragon Warrior monsters, these bird creatures were always like one of the sore spots for me. Because they look actually super cool. Like the War Griffins look super cool, with the exception of the tongue sticking out of their mouth, like every other freaking thing in like the Dragon Quest Bestiary. And also the third eye. Neither of those really made a whole lot of sense to me, and it always bothered me just a little bit. I just want to fight one of everything here while we're here. Or Chrono Trigger. I actually have never played Chrono Trigger before. I'd like to, someday, but like, good lord, all these JRPGs are insanely long. Unless I like, straight up play them full time, which is really hard to do considering they're like, the thing that gets the worst views.
Nope.
It's kind of one of those where I can really only play the ones that like I really want to play, or have time for, or there's like some kind of relevant reason. The other reason why I'm playing this specifically... Let's see. Birds commonly drop a weapon that sells pretty well. Neat. I don't think I care that much, though. If money's a problem, I just hacks in money. At least for certain games. It's a pillar of light on the surface of the water. Play Lorelei's harp? Yes? So is this a different mermaid town? Oh. Oh, right. There was something about the interior sea. I forgot about this. This actually got mentioned. What the hell is this thing? Oh god, Yoda, you really let yourself go. You really let yourself go. I'm gonna put you out of your misery. Group of lump mages. God, it's like a bunch of wizards took nudism to the extreme. And then some.
Another one, bye.
Okay, so we have Phenomenon and the Eerie and l'Académie de Notre Maître Medal. Okay, Shelly, you should probably go to bed. Shell just like snapped awake and almost like elbowed me in the face. On murder. You know, I was really expecting this sword to do more damage than it did.
We did it, darlings!
Okay. Well, I guess the easy thing to do is party talk. Where the heck am I supposed to be going? Jigs, 1 minute, we're at the bottom of the ocean. Next, we'd find ourselves in the Chomp Savage. How long has it been since me and the princess last set foot here? Will it be fate that's brought us back? That's not helpful! I mean, I don't actually care that much, but it would be handy if he said why we were here. Well, I guess I'm just gonna start going to places. Lump Mage. God, they have such creepy laughs, too. They're just like... You can't see our nether bits because it's covered in our lumps. Many, many lumps. Fear what dwells down there, for it has never seen the light of day. We feast upon nothing but lard, to keep the demons at bay. Our own demons. What the? Beneath the branches of the birches, daffodils sway and swing. On, you could have had at least a couple of people sing this out. Also, this is a weird, like, human monster academy. But it looks like it's only girls. What? What the hell? Why? What is going on here? Why is there a zombie? Why is the zombie the only one wearing uniform? We'll stride across the wide, wide world and hunt for mini-metals low and high. Oh, mini-metals. Wait, is this a school about how to find... Oh my god, it's a school about mini-metal addicts. That's horrifying. But our hearts live forever in l'Académie de Notre Maître de Medalles. Medalles? My god. It's a man with altogether way too much money. That is in...
A splendid rendition, girls. Now, to your lesson. May you have a maximally fruitful day on your journey to become miniature ladies par excellence.
All together now. Merci, Monsieur Médaille. Merci, Monsieur Médaille.
Merci, mesdemoiselles. What have we here? is not so often that we receive les visiteurs. It is a minimally common occurrence, in fact. Incroyable! I do not believe it! Young man, it must have been fate that brought you here. Destiny! La Providence! I sense a great power within you. A power of maximal significance. There is much to discuss, but not out here, eh? Come to my office, and I will reveal all you need to know. It is nearby, a minimal distance. You will see.
I don't want to be here. I don't like where this is going. Why didn't they make this guy, like, monstrously huge, by the way? Like, the Mini Metal Man should have absolutely been, like, 3 people tall. Just for extra goof. And we have a side quest. I'm really disappointed the side quest giver is not just a random chicken. What is this? What is this girl doing? She looks like she's angry barking, like she's ready to sumo down or something. I'm Zazie, the leader of the roughest, toughest girl gang in the academy. I live by a single rule something. Sorry. Problem is, I've gone and broken it. Have you met Madame Wallop, my form teacher? She's one of the good guys, but I accidentally stole her favorite whip and then threw it in the, you know. She might seem all sweetness and light, but when she gets angry, she's seriously scary. If she finds out what I've done, she'll have my guts for garters. If I could get a replacement, I might be able to get out of this without too much trouble. But it turns out you can only make them with a fun-sized forge, so I might as well face it, I'm stuffed. Hold on. You're some kind of globe-trotting adventure, right? You haven't happened to pick up a fun... If you have, mind making a whip. Okay, so... top-notch whip. Got it. Thanks a million. Let's get started then, shall we? I found a set of instructions for making the same type of whip in the library. Here you go. Lashings of class. Reads it over from cover to cover and learns its incredible contents by heart. Learned how to make queen whips. Madame Wallop's a classy lady, so bog standard one won't cut the mustard. Sorry to be a pain, but I'm going to need a +1 version or better if I'm going to make it out of this alive. Oh, and don't even think of equipping it yourself. If she finds out a boy's had his grubby mitts all over the special whip, there'll be hell to pay. My life's in your hands, adventurer. Forge me a whip fit for a queen, and let me make amends. Question. Zoom. Oh, can I? Oh, wait, no, I'm here. So I can warp back here. Alright, I'm gonna go... There's probably a campsite back out there that I totally forgot about. I'm gonna head that direction for a second. We might as well get it done if I can. For a second, I thought the mini-map just had, like, a giant dick on it. I was just gonna be... I mean, it kind of looked like balls, but then the rest of it is just way too bulbous. Unless you've got some serious weird growth problems. But still... Where's the camp? There's the camp. Oh, yeah, that's why I haven't seen the camp yet, because it's in a weird spot. Oh. Sup? Metal Slime Knights. Too stunned to move. Tactics. Everyone... Follow orders. Fight. Let's see. This Eric. Metal Medley. Abilities. Can I not? What? Oh, it's a great sword. That's why I haven't been able to do biscuits to these guys. I was actually really wondering about that. Why the main character hadn't used any of his abilities yet. They aren't actually metal monsters. But I'm really disappointed. Yeah, how do you respec again? Do you have to do that from a campsite? Also should find all those targets or something. Church or a campsite? Alright, well we're near enough to a campsite, so I guess we'll just do that. Anything here? Nope. What is down this way? Ooh. Sweet. Oh, it's just a shortcut. Oh, no. This is how you get these crystals. Oop. Oop. Mirror stone. Platinum more. At some point I should probably come back and, like, yeah. Should come back and farm some of these resources. Can I not go across that? Too afraid to get his boots wet. What a chump. Yes. I'm so disappointed these guys don't count as metal slimes. Why the heck not? Be the best farming spot, but that's okay. At some point I'll figure out how to go farming for them, but I don't really need to right now. It's not like I'm underpowered or anything. Okay, so statue. Okay. I want to reset Tunks. And I want to take... probably not sword mastery, but we want all of his sword stuff. Actually, yeah. That's not too expensive. I'm assuming swords mastery applies to both, right? I'd hope you can still use greatsword abilities with sword mastery. Okay, miscellaneous character builder. Tunks. You don't think so? Oh, left side is swords, not sword mastery. Ugh. Alright, whatever. That's it. Good to get all the sword and greatsword stuff with sword mastery now. Okay. Extra attack while wielding. We can reveal this. Let's see. Extra attack power when wielding. I was wondering why we weren't kicking more ass with the sword, the greatsword, but this makes perfect sense. What is that? Frost Fangs. Critical chance of wielding, extra strength, and there's Giga Smash. You know what? I'm gonna get all my skill points back. Rectification, Tunks. Let's get rid of his sword mastery. Because I know it'd be good to get both of them, but I'm not gonna be switching away from the sword for a while. Okay, miss character builder. Tunks. There's a lot more. Let's keep maxing this out. So I could go into Frost Fangs, but I want to get up to the, I wanted to get up to the strength bonus. And then maybe Giga Smash. Assails a group of enemies with bolts of blazing lightning. It might not be bad. We could also do occasionally counterattack with a blocker or parry, or I could go for this. I'll save up for this one. Every character has one panel somewhere in their tree that if you unlock it, you get 10 extra skill points. Huh. I will Maybe later. Zap. Poof. Ooh, protection. What? Yeah, I know. That's I can unlock those. Phil, you should head for bed. You were just sitting next to me and yawning. You're making me tired. Okay, so we want to forge a whip, presumably. Forge weapons. A whip. Queen's whip. Okay, cool. Oh, it's a good thing we got that mirror stone. And it has to be at least +1. So I can't mess it up too much. Seriously, Puff. I don't want to bash. I want to quadra bash. I can probably do that. No. Power of next strike is doubled. I gotta be wary of that. That probably screwed me over a couple of times. Flourishes, double-edged bash. Flourishes, lightning bash. Power of next strike is doubled. I gotta remember those. I don't have enough focus. Oh. I guess I'm done. It's still a little rough, but we should get at least a +1 out of that. Yep, there we go. Let's see. Map. Let's see. Magic. Ooh. Back to the Academy Dish Magic. Crazy man. But we got the whip in hand. So there's that at the very least. There is something about this place that just makes me deeply uncomfortable. I think it's the fact that it's an entire school for girls dedicated to mini medals. If this isn't indoctrination, I don't know what is. Yeah. Hello again, adventure. How's the forging coming along? Have you managed to make a Queen's Whip that'll make Madame Wallop's ridiculously high standards yet? Oh, meat. We hand over the Queen Whip +1. Wow, what a whip. There's no way Madame Wallop can complain about this little beauty. This is sure to get me off the hook. In fact, even if she finds out what I did, she might reward me for throwing away her ratty old one when she sees this absolute corker. Thank you, adventurer. I owe you one. Here, you should have these. So you have 3 mini medals. Quest has been transgressed with finesse. Something about transgressed feels like a very strange description of what I've done. Anyway, let's go into the creepy side room instead. Oh, it's an inn with more quests. Shoot. Ah, you must be the voyager Monsieur Medel told me of. I can't really do much of a French accent, unfortunately. I'm Madame de Beauvoir. French? Oh, right. No, I can do it. Okay. Full space French. Madame de Beauvoir, French principal de l'Académie. No, I can't do it. There's just too much. If I do space French, this is all going to just be space French. It's going to be bad. All right, here we go. Perhaps you might be able to help me with a private investigation. I was tidying the bookshelves in the bibliothèque the other day when I made a strange discovery. In amongst the old and dusty textbooks, I found a diary. I thought it was probably left behind by an ex-attendee. No, it's hard when I'm, I don't know. A girl who had once studied here, so I had a petit peep inside. But what I found there was very strange indeed. Tell me, Voyager, will you help me get to the bottom of this little mystery? Yeah, it's also been a while since I've done Space French, so that's a problem. Anyway, I'll take the quest. Merci, voyageur. Thank you very much. Let me tell you what was written in this journal. Here I'll bury my memories, where the shadow of the birch tree is sat. We dreamed beneath stretches in the evening light. All that I leave behind, I leave to you, my dearest friend. It may be merely my imagination, but I can't help but thinking that this message is meant for me. When we were girls, my best friend and I would often sit on these swings, beneath the old birch's branches, and speak of what our lives would be like when we were grandees possessed. If this message is from her, then I must know what it means. What is buried out there in the garden? Jordan. I would go and search myself, but alas, during the day I am busy with my work, and at night I cannot see where I am digging. If you would search the jardin, I would be very grateful indeed. Allow me to read the message to you and call one foot. Shadow of the birch tree. Is this French or German? It's French, but in my case, it's Space French, because I can't do a... Please don't just read this or bad for English. Is this the birch? No. Where's the birch? Yeah, birch would be one of the white trees. Unfortunately, there's a lot of birches out here. So, what? Do I just, like, wander around until I find the shadow of a specific birch tree? Because these are all birch trees. Oh, it's this one. Maybe I have to do this during the day, though. I don't think there's any on the other... No, there's this one over here. Otherwise, we might have to wait for daytime to roll around so we actually get a proper shadow here. Because supposedly it's buried in the shadow of a birch tree. But, I am absolutely uncertain where it's supposed to be in this. Oh, this is only doable at night. Maybe I should have been paying attention instead of the... Oh, it's on the northern side. What? Oh, freaking, it's just that over there. That's not the shadow of any tree! It's called a flower patch, you dingus! There are no birch trees near this at all! I mean, I guess it could have gotten chopped down, but still. That's not a hint! Elusive! Did you find anything in the garden? We hand over the memory box. You found this box. What's inside, I wonder? Let me have a little look. Okay, she opens the memory box and finds a red ribbon and a letter inside. She unfolds the letter and begins to read. By the time you read this, I will be far, far away. The Crown Prince of Heliodor has asked for my hand in marriage, and I cannot refuse him. I am to be queen, so I cannot think only of my own happiness anymore. My kingdom and my people must come first, and I'm afraid that I will no longer be myself. But even though I may change, I will always carry the wonderful memories of the days we shared together in my heart. I'll never forget you. So I beg you, dear friend, do not forget me. Remember the girl I was, and know that you will always be my best friend, my soulmate. I give you my ribbon as a token of our eternal friendship. You always said how much you liked it. Now it's yours. Ah, so it's true. It is a letter from her, my dearest friend. She was the prettiest girl in the school. With long, beautiful black hair that she always tied with that bright red ribbon. On the day of our graduation, I learned that she was to be married to the prince of a faraway kingdom. I felt so betrayed. We had such a terrible argument. That was the last time I ever saw her. I heard she gave birth to a daughter, who was taken ill soon after the child was born and passed away. I've always regretted what happened that night. We should not have fought. She was happy. I should have been happy for her. So many years have passed since those the dreamlike days we spent together, but I have thought about my every day since we said of Monsieur, I thank you for bringing us together once more. Take a ribbon as your reward. When my friend was a jolie folie, she wore it in her beautiful hair. But I'm an old woman now. I must follow her lead and let go of childish things. Let your companion wear it instead. She is triple with long black hair, just like that of my friend. I'm sure it'll suit her as much as it did my belle-amie. So we just got Jade's mother's bow and gave it to Jade. Sweet. Hurts my ears when you speak space French. I'm sorry, space French is the only French I can do. It is a curse. My god, there's more side quests. Oh boy.
Oh, hello there. My name's Priscilla, and I have a problem. A secret anguish that I can't tell any of my classmates. You look like a tight-lipped sort of fellow,
And you look loose-lipped as shit. Holy crap.
if I share my deepest, darkest secret with you, will you promise not to tell anyone?
You've been asked to undertake a quest. Will you acquiesce to this request?
Thank you so much. Now, have you heard of Mini Monday? It's our school newspaper. Well, I heard that Madame Cherie was starting a new column offering advice to the lovelorn. I wrote a letter to ask her about my secret passion. But I'm too afraid to read her answer. What if she says, "He'll never be mine"? My heart would break clean in two. That's why I need someone to read it for me. But I can't ask any of my classmates. They can never know the unfathomable depths of my desire. Which is where you come in. Could you go and read this month's issue of the Mini Monday for me? And see what Madame Cherie says I should do? You'll find it pinned to the notice board in the gallery overlooking Monsieur the study. If you can't see it, just ask Bastien, the editor. He's a hammerhood, so you should be able to spot her easily enough. He'll be able to tell you where to find it.
The Agony and Ecstasy quest. What's up, Shell? Why are you poking me? Potentially. There aren't a whole lot of men in this academy. This is kind of creepy that I'm just allowed to wander into all these young women's rooms. Oh, she's got a cute little bunny. It's a big bunny. She's whispering secrets to that rabbit. That rabbit probably whispers eldritch secrets back. Oh god, that's weird and creepy. Okay, so she's awake. She was just kind of laying there with just her eyes wide open, and it's just like, eee. Tunks is a responsible adult. Tunks is terrifying. Now, I guess it's the editor? I am Bastien, editor-in-chief of the school newsletter, Mini Monday. I realize it's supposed to be a lady, but like, look, I only have so much range, and none of it is women. Not that you'd know it from this big blank 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 space on the notice board. I just finished tacking up this month's issue, and it got caught by the breeze and blew out the window. And the top of it all was an all new format. It even had a long-awaited Cherie column. Advice for the lovelorn from Madame Cherie herself. Are you hoping to get some advice yourself? I'm sorry, but
It would take me far too long to reprint it. I've decided to write this issue off and start work on the next one instead. If you're absolutely desperate to read Madame Cherie's column, you will have to hunt down the one and only copy. It blew away in the direction of the Erie. I'll wager that some kindly monsters found it stuck it up on a signpost somewhere. But I think that, because it was a masterpiece, of course. Even the meanest monster would recognize its genius and want to share it with the whole world. Huh.
These, like, classrooms? Oh, that's a cute little illustration there. I don't know necessarily why I did that, but you know what? Whatever. Oh. But she's the priest. What is this? A map? Huh. I wonder if that's relevant to anything. Also... this... revisit memories of the Luminary's quest so far. No. That's interesting that we can do that, though. I wonder if there's much of a point to that. Anyway, so... crazy pants!
Ah, there you are. Now, you must allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Maxime Médaillé. And this is my humble establishment, l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles, a school in which miniature ladies bloom into beautiful full-grown flowers.
Honestly, I can't tell much of a difference between his space French and my space French, except for the fact that my space French is a lot more lilting.
As part of the education, we encourage our pupils to journey through all the lands of Edrea and to gather the maximum number of mini medals they can find.
You are an addict.
As they hunt for medals, they immerse themselves in the cultures of the world and acquire at least a minimum of, how you say, savoir-faire. But every so often, a born medal hunter comes along. I sense this in you. I see the most maximally adroit medal detector of my career before me. However, there is one miniature problem. The Academy is for young girls and young girls alone. Sadly, I cannot offer you a place here.
The disappointment is printed plainly on my face, like all of the other emotions that I feel. Just like nothing, and tepid excitement.
But does this mean I will allow such potential maximal to remain untapped? No! By the power vested in me, I hereby enroll you as an honorary member of l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles.
Okay, so formalities, first of all, take this, your own album of medals. I'm not going to space French anymore. It's actually, like, really hard on me right now. And it's only funny for a bit. So what are you saying? You already have an album of medals from the Miniature Medal Exchange in Port of Valor. I knew it was a bona idea to open that office. I have them and albums to be able to able adventurers in the hopes of finding a medal collector maximal, and now I found you. Now that you're enrolled as an honorary member of the Academy, I can give you access to the full package for elite medal detectors only. Allow me to upgrade your album to its maximum capacity. We have more pages. Each and every mini medal that you bring to me, I'll add a minuscule stamp to the album. The more stamps you collect, the more magnificent your rewards will be. Okay, so get as many as you can. I like... Okay, so there's the rune staff. Okay. So is that it? Is that the entire point of this place? Just more mini medals? Alright, let's get out of here. What? He was like only going on one axis for some reason, and I don't honestly know why. But yeah, I know this is where you go to turn in your mini medals. I just kind of assumed this is mildly story-based, but nope, it's all side content.